Hi everyone, I am excited to look through this book with you on video. Now this is a book called Practical Colour Combinations, a resource book with over 2,500 sample colour schemes by Naomi Kuno. Now it looks lovely. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the size of the book before we open it up. So this is my 6-inch 15cm ruler, so you can see it's just slightly bigger, and it is a square book, just so you get an impression. But look how thick it is. That is, whoops, sort of 3/4 of an inch maybe. I'm not very good at measuring inches. 2 centimeters, so very thick, lots of pages, which is nice, and actually quite a nice size for fitting into a bookshelf or whatever. So it has a dust wrapper. It is a paperback, but it has a dust wrapper around it, and that's underneath, so just so you know. Let's have a little look inside. Oh, it's come out a tad. You want to be able to see. There we go. I haven't actually got my light on. I think it might be a bit shiny. It might be better, but I'm just going to read you some of the bits, not the whole book obviously, and we will look at every page, but we'll go quite quickly once we get the idea of the book. So it says Practical Colour Combinations introduces 125 colour palettes that have been created using approximately 10 individual colours each. These colour palettes are categorised by images associated with each colour scheme. Nearly 1,100 individual colours are introduced in this book, and the CMYK and RGB values of each colour are specified. A total of 2,500 unique colour combination samples are offered by presenting 2, 3, 4 and 5 colour combinations. Each colour palette featured is accompanied by a clear explanation of the meaning of each colour used, important points about the colours, and even a list of useful phrases describing each colour to help with presentations. Unique features. Comes in handy in no time when it comes to designing packages for sweets and cosmetics, merchandise planning, picking colours for graphics, fashion, textile use, choosing colour scheme ideas for your arts and crafts. A keyword index of 15 categories, including flowers, trees, animals, insects, fish, cooking, drinks, jewellery, minerals, clothes, traditions, art, music, myths, legends, science and nature, daily necessities, general goods, trends, sports, etc., enables convenient searching for ready-to-use colours and colour combinations. So this, for me, looks like an extension of the colour cube cards or colour palettes that you see on Pinterest and, you know, Sarah Rennie Clark's cards. And I think it could be a little bit of an expansion of that. It's also very much cheaper. I haven't looked at the price. It was sent to me as a gift, and I would like to say thank you to the lovely lady that sent this. It looks beautiful. I can't wait to look further through. But because the colour cube cards are quite expensive, although the digital form is a little bit cheaper, this might be an alternative for those people who can't afford it and want something similar. But we'll see whether it is similar or not as we go through. So there is a little prologue here which says, colours stir our emotions. At any given time, colours are etched into our memories after blending together with our feelings and the 5 senses: sight, smell, taste, sound, touch. The nostalgic smell and feel of flowering plants and soil, hues that lurk in scenery and contain a strange atmosphere, delicious colours that make you excited, and so on and so forth. Consciously tracing one's images and memories of colours to make oneself familiar with their amplitude is very enjoyable, and also useful for actually handling colours. To help you enjoy and make great use of distinctive colours and the broadening diversity of impressions created through their arrangements, this book introduces 125 colour palettes with different themes in 9 categories, as well as providing 2,500 colour combination samples. This book presents many different colours, including those of vintage taste that continue to attract attention today, traditional ones with maturity, and middle tone colours with limited saturation that maintain a natural texture. For bouncy, highly saturated colours often seen in pop culture, we pay particularly attention to the range of hues. This book also lists keywords that represent each palette, describes features of colour arrangements, explains the colours related to each theme and the colour names, and includes the CMYK and RGB numbers for reference. We hope that you use this book as a convenient source for various design ideas and plans for creative activities and for those opportunities in your daily life when you think about colours or colour arrangements. It talks about the reference numbers for colours. It says the colours printed in this book were created one by one using the reproducibility of colours on the CMYK spectrum based on the image and name of each colour as a reference, as the colours may appear different depending on their reproduction environment, such as material or display environment. Please treat the CMYK numbers and RGB numbers listed in the book as solely points of reference. The naming of colours in this book is based on information from the original colour and image database, a database compiled by the planning and development people of Forums Inc. by linking approximately 20,000 colour names with 1,160 emotive keywords gathered from books and documents on colours and colour names from around the world, as well as naming based on the author's colour research. There are many cases in which a colour shade or tone may vary in different books and documents, or based on the fields in which they are used, even if they're called the same name. Therefore, please understand that the colour names and the corresponding colours in this book are not exclusively linked to each other. That's fair enough. We find that in pencil sets. Now, I just, while I was reading, I was thinking the only problem with this compared to Sarah Renee Clark's colour cube cards is that she has an app that you can buy alongside it which tells you what pencils colours match her colours. So if you look at her colour palette, you can go to the reference and it'll say this colour, say silver grey or whatever. If you've got a Prismacolor set, that is say the cool cold grey one or whatever it might be. So you can, but with this book we won't have that, so we'll have to do our own matching. But it talks about the text and the structure of the book, saying the left hand side talks about the source for the, so we've got a name of the sort of source, we've got a picture, it shows you the colours, so it talks about a palette that works with this, and then it has a palette number, a palette theme, a description, keywords, a theme image photo, colour palette, colour names and descriptions for each of those from the palette, and then within that you have the colour numbers, the I can't find B. A is the colour number, B, I can't see it, oh there, is the CMYK and RGB colour numbers, so those could be useful if you do use those. You've got the colour name and the description of the colour. So, and then on this side of the page you have 2, 3, 4 and 5 colour combinations using these colours in different ways. I think this colour is really pretty. So you can just decide whether you're going to use, say, these two or 3 or 4, or you know, that sort of thing. That's really interesting, so you can see how it all works together. And it talks about the categories. So category 1, colour group with cute, gentle and cheery impressions, and then it lists the page, not the page numbers, and the colour and the numbers of where you find those. A colour group that's jovial, positive, energetic and pops, or one that invites relaxation and a healthy sense of relief, elegant with stylish ease and sophistication, natural, chic and creates calmness, traditional, classic impressions that bring about calmness, wild, exotic and robust impressions, excuse me, fantastic, mysterious and gives off an enigmatic mood, and simple, modern with a clear impression. And these are muddled, so this one is 1, 4, 8, 12, 16 and 20, and this one says 1, 1, 7, 1, 20, 1, 2, 3. Actually, no, oh, I don't know. No, I don't know if they are muddled, actually, we'll see. Anyway. No, so they are split into these categories. So this one is a colour group with cute, gentle and cheery impression. I'm not going to go into so much detail now. So this tells you a little bit about that. I'll do it for this one, but I won't do it for the other categories. So it says a gentle mood filled with joy and happiness, friendly and robust warmth, a fantastic atmosphere that's romantic and dream inspiring, appetizing snacks and desserts with sweet aroma and lovely flowers, warmly nostalgic colours. This colour group features highly luminous pale and soft pale colours, airy light tone colours and slow moderate toned colours. This colour variation stresses gentleness and cuteness. So we'll look, this is our very first page, you can see in detail. So this is called Cute Baby Room, and we've got this little description. Again, I'm only going to do the detail on this first page. A baby room with gentle colours that makes one imagine the sound of a baby's quiet breathing while asleep or its cute laugh. In addition to baby pink and baby blue, yellow and lilac colours create a peaceful and fresh baby pastel palette. So you see this photograph of some cookies of baby grows, but the colour they've picked are not just within this picture. So you've got that sort of those sort of pinky tones, but you've also got all sorts of sort of pastel tones here, and it gives you the name of all of the colours. So we've got baby blue, baby pink, baby leaf, peaceful green, princess lilac, fluffy blue, primrose, cream yellow and baby lilac. And it tells you a little bit about each colour. Gentle light blue, often seen in baby clothes and goods, for example. That's that one. I won't read all of them. And then we have our two colour combinations. So there are 5 of them. So there's that yellow and that blue, and these two, and then these two, and then that one and that one, and then that one and that one. So they haven't combined every combination of 2. We've got far too many colours for them to do that. And then we have some 3 colour combinations. They use the same picture, but they just mix up the colours a little bit. And you can see this has one more added, and then one more added, and then one more added. Can you see? So, and you can just have a look and think, what's going to work for my picture? Do I like the purple in there? Do I prefer that shade? You know, you can have and all those ideas. You could use all of them. You know, you could grab these 2, do a page in that, then one in that, then one in that. There's so many. So that's page 1. I'm struggling to turn this page. Oh, it's got a little bit caught. That's okay. So here we have Miami Beach Art Deco. I'm now just going to turn the pages so you can just get a quick look. Floret, lovely small flowers. Oh, that's beautiful. Blissful Spring. I love these tones. They're so pretty. Cherry Blossom Festival. 50s Kitchen Pastels. I like those. Bambi. Milkshake. Those are so fun. Cupcakes. So if you've got a picture with cupcakes, you might decide, I'm going to use one of these, or maybe all of these colours, you know. Pretty Country. Oh, those are nice. I love these. I would never think of doing that. It's beautiful. Retro Telephones, again. I love them. And it tells you here, you know, you've got some names, and they aren't the names of the cut. Like, we've got Marigold Orange. I could find one of those, but I've never seen a butter popcorn. But it tells you it's a mild yellow, like butter flavoured popcorn. So that would be more like a slightly cream colour, maybe hint of brown, you know. And so you could probably use the name and the description to pick a colour. You can always swatch your colours or hold your swatches up to get a match. Macaron Party. Terrace Brunch. We're getting a bit brighter on this one. I do love some. So nice. Sweet Cocoa Cherry Pie. Dreamy Cocktails. Look at those. You look at, just like, wow. Fruit Drops. So we've got sort of more luminous-y type colours. Fluorescent Hawaiian Cute. That's interesting, because look how bright that picture is, but actually we don't have anything quite that bright, and it just works beautifully. Cosmos Field. Pansy and Marguerite. My grand's middle name was Marguerite. cute Nordic knit. Oh, I like those. I don't know what it is, that sort of dusky pink and brownish burgundy, whatever it is, walnut brown. Lovely. Chocolate mint and raspberry. Oh, that's nice. And now we're moving on to category 2. So we've got Seaside Pool, Kawaii Retro Kitsch. It's a good name, isn't it? I like all of those combos. Oh, they're so nice. Kawaii Decora Fancy, Rainbow Dance. I'm just loving these. Vibrant and Bright, Kawaii Punchy Cute, Psychedelic Delight. Good name. Candy Bright, Bubblegum Pop, Psychedelic Chakra, Picnic Party, 60s Toys. Oh, were they those colours? They're gorgeous. 70s Funk. Yeah, I was born in the 70s. 50s Atomic and Bakelite, Girly Glam. I like licorice all sorts. Sorry, the light is shining off a bit. Sorry, Bouncy Balls. The pages are very slightly shiny. Psychedelic Bold, those are cool. So cool. So daring. Sporty Strong Colours, wow. They do look a bit like sort of football scarves or something like that. Soccer, sorry. This is the relaxation section. Oh, Early Summer Breeze. That lemon is quite bright though, isn't it? Bath Time. Oh, wow. Sorbet. Seashore. Lakeside Forest. Oh my goodness, what's that word? Thalassotherapy. Nice colours though. Herb Pot. Oh, beautiful, like heathery type colours. Late Summer Meadow. That's the one we saw at the beginning where they used as an example. I do like those. Warm and Cozy Blanket. But look how different, like these are also very different. House on the Prairie. Oh, Little House on the Prairie. I love Little House on the Prairie. Healthy Beans. Like beans. Tastes of Fall. Moderate colours. Oh, that's so, that muted palette. Imagine doing like a autumnal. Oh, I like that. Piping Hot Soup. Tastes of Fall Deep colours. Again, I would never use those colours. Lovely. Fresh Fruit Juice. A bit zingy, aren't we? Healthy Salad. Now we have Elegant with Stylish Ease and Sophistication. Oh, Aqua Elegance. It does. Art Deco Glassware. I'm not very keen on that photograph. But the colours. That colour, I'm not very keen on that light cognac colour. But these others are so nice. Calm and Muted. Oh, I like those. Mink and Delicate Pink. It goes so well. Warm Light and Cool Grey. I would never put those colours together. Don't they look lovely? Rococo Elegance. Turquoise and Gold. That's lovely. Classic Jasper Wear. Oh, that looks a bit like... oh, it is. It's Wedgwood. I was going to say it looks like Wedgwood. It is. La Provence. We have the, that one. Fragrant Heliotrope. That's beautiful. Marie Laurencin. She's an artist. Pretty. Orchid. Very nice. Dainty Pink Lotus. Oh, that's nice. English Afternoon Tea. I've never thought about a colour for afternoon tea. It's so pretty. Aperitifs, sorry, can't speak. Such, I like these little peachy tones. What's that? Rose, champagne, and a peach colour. Wine, cheese, and chocolate. Nice. A colour group that's natural, chic, and creates calmness. Natural handmade soap. Oh, lovely. Desert and oasis. Barbizon School 1, pastoral. Barbizon School 2, quiet. Heathland, oh that's nice. I like that. Vineyard in the morning mist, oh beautiful. Purples and greens. Can't go wrong, can you? Scottish Highlands. We've got a bit more brown in there. Swiss Alps. Very nice. Autumn orchard. Beautiful. Yixing clay teapot. Don't know anything about those, but the colours, beautiful. Hors d'oeuvres. Japanese, spices. I've definitely got a Japanese theme going on in this, but that's fine. Okay, traditional classic impression that brings about calmness. Japanese tea time. Japanese sweets. Oh, they look so pretty. Kaga Yuzen. Oh, they're pretty. I was looking at the photo, but look at, they're gorgeous. Gobelin tapestry. I want to say goblin, but I'm sure with that E. It doesn't say that. Very pretty as well. I love this sort of muted feel. Moonlight Serenade. We've had no sort of bright, brash reds or oranges. It's all just lovely, relaxed tones. I don't think I'm going to try and say that. It's very pretty. Those are very autumnal, I think. Traditional blazer. Zen Rock Garden. Hokusai. Hokusai blue. I didn't know. My husband would have known. He's a big fan of Hokusai. Tang Tricolor Pottery. Oh, I like those colours. These. Oh. Famous detectives. Sherlock Holmes. Fun. Baroque art. I didn't know there was a traditional colours. Wild, exotic, and robust. Now we might get some reds, maybe, but Jurassic. Oh, that's so nice. They're just like natural colours. Ancient ruins. So we aren't going madly exotic. We're still sticking to more naturey. Stone implements and earthenware. Adventure novels. Oh, that's fun. Cave painting. Oh yeah, nice colour. Savannah. Elephant. There's an elephant. Oh, those are really, really pretty. Navajo rugs. I think. Sorry. Navajo. That's right, isn't it? Very pretty. I've got one. Not a rug, a blanket. It's gorgeous. It's pink. Ethnic spices. Oh, those mustardy, turmeric. Oh, beautiful. Energetic, strong African colours. Really nice. Egyptian papyrus. Tibetan Buddhism. Now we've got some reds. Really bright, sort of Tibetan red. Gorgans Tahiti. Wow. Fantastic, mysterious, and enigmatic. Ooh. Fairy garden. I was expecting something brighter on the first page, but that's pretty. Mountain and water nymphs. Is that the Little Mermaid? I think so. Suspenseful night. I like this. You nervously hold your breath in the unsettling atmosphere, a suspicious night full of mysteries. The colours are mainly greyish, cold colours suggestive of suspense stories. Such fun. It's just such a gorgeous book. Clint's Golden Period. I am thinking I've just got to work through this book in order and just do pictures from each page because they're just absolutely gorgeous, legendary creatures. I'm still working through Sarah Renee Clark's colour cubes. I've gone through the first box. Wonder Night. Look at the Aurora Borealis. Acrobat Show. Gothic Cute. Cat. Magical Gemstones. We've gone very bright. And Simple Modern with Clear Impression. Ooh, got simple neutral colours. We've gone for greys. Natural Modern. Well, modern grey is very modern, isn't it? I haven't got into that grey. Simple Gold and Black. Yeah, lovely. A Formal Affair. So we've got quite a different set of elegant colours. I always think green's quite elegant, but that red does work. Simple Japanese Tricolour. Red, a Japanese good luck colour. Electro Modern called Acid. I'm not that trendy. 20th Century Modernism's Mondrian colours. Nice. Matisse's Cutouts. Lovely. And then here are some information. I'm not going to read all this. There's a lot of information, but I'll just tell you what it is. We have 3 attributes of colour. So it talks about hue, talks about complementary colours. We have a colour wheel, warm and cold, value and lightness, chroma and saturation, colour tone and image. Here, images and themes of colour expression. Basic methods of colour combination, base colours, subordinate colours, accent colours, methods of colour combination, dominant colours, tone on tone, dominant colour arrangement called cameo, don't know, tonal arrangements, contrasts, separation colours, colour contrasts, and this is the colour index. So if you wanted the 1086 colours, you could try and find the nearest matches in your pencils. I'm not. I'm just going to take each one as I go and just work it through. So the keyword index is quite useful. So it starts with plants and flowers, and you can look up like buttercup or chamomile or dandelion or whatever. And then you've got grass, turf, you've got mosses, trees, and then there's an animal one with birds, animals, insects, underwater, a vegetable one, cooked foods and drinks and other foods, and life and hobbies, music, retro, traditional, gems and minerals. So say if you've got an amber, for example, to colour, you can look at that page and there's an amber colour on there, so you can use that and then choose the other colours to work with it. It's so clever. Precious metals, fabrics, fur, leather, textile, bricks, sand regions like polar, Sahara, tropics, Yorkshire, it's a bit random, ancient civilizations, Jurassic, flame, light, nature, night, again. Did I say, oh, light and night and sea and skies and soil and just myths and legends, traditional Japanese colours, art styles, feelings like sour green, melting pink, quiet pink, happiest yellow. And there we go. A little bit of the back. That's the sort of, I'm not going to read that. And there's a bibliography, list of photographs, and a profile of the author. We'll just read this and then we'll finish. Naomi Kuno is the director of the colour planning design firm Forms Inc., Tokyo. She's been engaged in further revitalization of research and development of Sutra, which is a database of color names and images developed by Forms Inc. Utilizing the color database, she provides consultation on color analysis, development, and marketing, and overall color focus planning and design. Her major publications include Color Inspiration, Colorscape, Tasteful Color Combinations, Expanding Your Ideas, Color Arrangement Variation book. There we go. And I'll just show you the back. Oops, again we've got this sort of dust cover, and there we are. So that is going to be amazing. I am so excited about getting started, and I've got a project on my desk which is going to take me the rest of the day, and I don't think I'm going to be able to use this, but what I might do is pick one and do one on a video. So I'll pick a page, show you it, and talk you through why I'm choosing particular colours and why I've picked that one to go with that picture. It might be useful, but in the future. As I say, I've got other projects first. But yes, thank you so much to the lovely person that sent me this book. It is amazing. And I will put the links in the description, my affiliate Amazon links, in case you want to go and have a look at reviews on Amazon and see whether it's something you want to add to your wish list or whatever. But thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day and happy colouring.